What's up, guys? So today is going to be a bit of a different video. I'm going to be playing this game. It's called Regular Show Fist Punch. It looks pretty cool. It's based on the TV show, and I've never played it before. Just looked pretty cool. It was on my favorite website, sexygrannyporn.com. Pornhub. YouTube. It's on an ad for this. I've never played it. I have no idea how to play. So let's play as Rigby. So yeah, I remember it's based on levels from location from the show. Apparently, this is like the restaurant. I remember the episode. It was a really good one. It was Muscle Man, one of the characters. He's this like green dude. He's like an ogre or something. I have no fucking idea. But like, um, he was just had to take like his girlfriend out for a fancy dinner, so he took her here, and like Mordecai and Rigby had to help him out, like on the the thing like with his dinner, and they had to teach him how to be like good manners. And one of the scenes was really funny. It was where he like got a suit, and they said, "How you feeling?" He said, "I'm feeling fancy," and then his suit just fell apart, and it was hilarious. If you've never seen this show, look it up. It's a really funny show. It's recommended for like ages 12 and up, but I think it's more like a Family Guy without all the sex jokes. Basically, like one of them was really funny. It was one of the characters go was at a like a hall. It was like a party hall or whatever for fucking balls, not testicles, like but like balls, like a party. And he said this place had the best balls, and one of the characters goes, "Were they big?" And he said, "Oh, they were huge." It's just a funny joke. But apparently, this seems like a beat 'em up game. I guess Rigby was always one of my favorite characters in the show. He's just hilarious, and he's just really stupid, and all the things he said were just really funny. Like one of them was an episode, I think it was called High Score, where they had like a guy who Garrett Bobby Ferguson, GBF, and they said, "Oh, GBF, does that stand for giant bearded face?" And he was like, "No, it stands for Garrett Bobby Ferguson, idiot, not giant bearded face." But I thought that was funny. And in that episode, these like kids were playing an arcade game, like in the excellent. They like before they got there, they knocked over Mordecai and Rigby on a skateboard, and Rigby Mordecai said, "You need to learn some respect." And Rigby goes like, "No," and the kid said, "Respect their butts." And then Rigby says, "No, you respect our butts." And it's just hilarious. I just repeat that line to my parents like all the time. And actually, it's a funny story how my mom got into Regular Show. Like we were in the hospital. I was in the hospital because I had my appendix out. Go watch the video if you haven't. And they only had one. They only had a few channels, and one of them played cartoons. And it was an episode like of Adventure Time came on. It was pretty cool. And then it said like show. Oh, cool! I accidentally pressed that button and it did something cool. Apparently, that's what that meter does up there. Anyway, what I was saying was like we watched an episode together because like my mom wanted to stay with me in the hotel because I was only 10, and I probably couldn't stay there all night. Maybe I could. All I did was sleep, but like I don't know. I was just didn't want to. But then we watched an episode of it, and it was called "Hello Governor." It was a parody of I think this movie called Christine. It's about like an evil car, and the car was like this British car. It had a British accent. It was like "Hello Governor," and then it like murdered people. It was really weird. And Rigby, he's this guy that I'm playing as right now. If you didn't know, he got like really scared and of the car, and like he had dreams about it. And then like he went to this cricket game. There were British people, and they said "Hello, Governor," like just nicely. Like I think that's kind of what they say instead of "Hey, dude, what's up?" I don't know. I'm not really British, but like they said that, and then Rigby like got terrified. Shit, it's a big dude. Rigby got terrified, and then just like Mordecai was, he's the blue dude that was like in the title screen. He was like saying stuff like, he said, "I'm going to make you watch the movie until you're no longer scared." So he put Rigby's face up to the screen, and he was just like, "Look at it, it's not even real. You can see the microphone showing." It was just a really good episode. It was hilarious, in my opinion. That it was super funny. I don't know how much of this game I'll play. There's only 3 levels, but They seem kind of long, so shit. I just took one in the face. They seem kind of the levels seem a little long, so if it stretches out super long, as she said, then I'll do like separate parts if you guys like this. But I'll probably just play this one for like now, and then maybe I'll do like episode 2 tomorrow or something. Dang, that was really cool. That'd probably be handy for bosses. I think there's like a boss at the end of each level. Maybe, I don't know. I think I played this. No, I'd never played it. My brother played it once. Like, he didn't like it much. He thought it was too difficult because he didn't know what button to press. Because like he was only like 4 when the game came out. The TV show, regular show, it's not running anymore. Like, it ended 2 years ago, and the final episode was really good. I'm not gonna spoil it, but it was just it was just a good episode. So you can find it. You can probably find it on YouTube. We're collecting hot dogs to get power ups. This reminds me of another episode that was really funny. It was Mordecai and Rigby had to go get the Benson ordered Benson. He's their boss. He's a gumball machine, and he's just like really funny. And he was always like, "Get back to work, or you're fired." Because Mordecai and Rigby always slack off and stuff. They always play video games and stuff like that. And the hot dogs, I think, is a reference to that episode where Benson he orders these like super premium, grade A ultra hot dogs or whatever, and they're overnighted, and it was for like a cookout. And Mordecai and Rigby were not allowed to grill the hot dogs. Rigby was specifically told, "Do not grill the hot dogs," and he did anyway. And he ended up burning all of them. He ended up setting the grill on fire because he put way too much lighter fluid on, and he burned all of them. And then they had to dump it out, and they threw it in the lake. So then they went to the meat locker to get some more hot dogs, and Rigby accidentally like shut the door to the meat locker, and they got stuck inside there. And Mordecai temporarily like passed out or whatever, and Rigby thought he was dead. And so then like he found this pack of hot dogs, and they were like living hot dogs that were like evil. And they said they would like help him. And they were like, "We're hot dogs. We're meant to be eaten." And it turns out the hot dogs were like they wanted to eat them. It was really weird. So then Rigby put mustard on the hot dogs, and the hot dogs ate themselves. It's a crazy episode. I forgot what the episode's called. It's like Cookout or something. It's on this. It's like the season. It's one of the season 1 episodes. It's like one of the last ones. I don't know. Just look up list of season 1 episodes. I think it's like episode 11 or 12 of season 1. I don't remember. Yeah, I have the season 1, 2, and 3 DVDs and the regular show movie. It's really good. Like, I'm not gonna talk about it too much because it's just kind of hard to explain. But they like go back in time and stuff, and to like their high school days, and it's a really good movie. You should just kind of see it for yourself, probably. This game's a lot of fun. Like, I have no idea who the boss will be. And also, yeah, this episode, like the way they have their karate stuff is like they have to put on a mullet and cut off shorts. Oh, no, it's this dude. I remember him. He was like the boss, and he tried to, crap. He tried to like, he tried to like. So anyway, guys, my thing it says it's gonna. Never mind. Poopy. Yeah. Sorry about that, guys. My screen recorder apparently that I use. It's a shitty free one. It only lets me record 10 minutes of footage at a time. So I don't know. I'll just put this back in editing. But we were fighting Mr. Boss Man. I think I remember what I was saying. Like the thing about how they like wear the Mordecai and Rigby. How they got the shorts. How they got like to like learn karate and stuff. It's actually really funny. Like it's an episode where I think it's called Death Punchies. Yeah, that's what the episode's called. It's another season 1 episode, and Rigby was mad that he was said to be player 2 in like in all the games that they played. So he like learned karate or something so he could beat up Mordecai, and he like learned it, and then he got like really good. Damn it, he got like really good at it, and he ended up like turning everybody in the park into his slave, and like Mordecai had to learn it, and he learned like he stole a piece of paper or whatever, and it said like you can learn. He's like, do you want? Yeah, fuck. What was I saying? He was like, he learned the karate thing too, and he became like Rigby's equal or whatever. They started fighting, and Rigby punched him, and like nothing happened at all, and he was like, what the hell? So Mordecai said, I learned like the death block. So apparently I can block like attacks coming from you. So he was able to survive, and then like they hit each other so many times that they got underground and broke the ground, and like lava came up and stuff. And then they were gonna die, and Rigby was like, all I want is just to be player 1 in uh any video game. And he was like, of course you can be player 1, I just don't want to die. And he was like, okay. So then another funny joke in that episode was Mordecai said, do you want to get out of here with a death jump or the death dump? It was really funny. I'm like, what the heck? It would probably just be like you shit like fire or something. That'd be awesome. Speaking of fire, there's a Death Clock song called I Ejaculate Fire. What a weird song. Right, we kicked his ass. Alright. Cool, I beat 1 level. Now we're gonna cut that short. Anyway, have a good day, guys. Stay brutal. Okay, I'll update this. Not update. I'll make a part 2 of this if you liked it.